while we dance to our seats. Lakinde, over to you.
Thank you so much, Yatra, for this lovely energizer. I seriously become enthusiastic after this energizer. So, as we told you that in our second part, we will go to the Facebook live session of from our International Youth Network page of TDH. But before going to the live, we have some. Let's have some short overview. So in a 5 minutes, we will go live on Facebook page so that more people can be a part of this event. We are going to meet many people from the world and they are going to see us. They are going to watch us. So if you don't want to be seen in Facebook live session, so you can just switch off your camera or you can just you can just rename your name. As Alex told you before, we send the petition to the David Boyd in a paper plane. We would like to take a picture of sending this paper plane to him. We of course would like to have as many as people possible of that. If you don't want to be on the picture, just hold your paper, okay, and just in the camera you can just hold your hand and you can just show the paper only in front of the camera. So, and when we go to the Facebook live session, as you know that people participant from all over the country are going to watch us and we are going to meet so many people. I hope you will enjoy it and you are excited as me. So let's do countdown. Can we do a countdown? Shatra, can we do a countdown?
Yes, we are almost ready to go live in the next 3 minutes. So
yeah, we have 3 minutes.
Everyone is ready. I hope everyone is ready, just like what Lakinde has mentioned. If you're not comfortable sharing your screen, just please switch it off. But during the petition, when we want to petition, I hope everyone has managed to fix their paper planes. And if you don't want your face shown, just simply do this and show your paper plane so that we do not see your face. So yes.
Yes, you can just, if you don't have right now the paper pen, you can make it right now for the petition delivery. And as Yatra was sharing with us. Okay, so now let's do a countdown, Yatra. So let's have a countdown from 10, 9.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
Okay.
Okay. I am not yet ready to go on live. So he needs to tell me more stories about this because I'm very excited. I really don't know what else to expect in the live because it's going to be very public. And I hope everyone has managed to create their paper planes. I actually had forgotten how to make it. So I hope that we don't have more of me that still don't remember how to make their paper planes. Has everyone made their paper planes? If you have, please just switch on your video and show it to me. Show it to us. We've got just 1 minute left. Do we all have our paper planes? Is everyone ready? For those of you who have not yet fixed their paper planes, kindly do so in these very few seconds left. Lakinde, let's count down.
Sure. So from 10, we should start. Shatra, from 10.
We can start off from 10. Yes.
Okay. So let's do a countdown, guys. Everyone, let's get ready for countdown.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for intervening. For the countdown, do we need to have David Boyd on the call?
Because he just joined. He just joined.
Okay. So then, I step back again, and please continue with your countdown.
Okay, so let's do a countdown from 5. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are now live.
And we are officially live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome you to this special event that we are live on Facebook, and we are also live on Zoom. And we're going to have fun. This is the Time for Action event, celebrating our achievements for the My Planet, My Rights campaign. And we welcome everyone as we look back on what we have already achieved. We're also looking forward to handing over our petition for the My Planet, My Rights campaign to David Boyd, who is the UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights and in the Environment. My name is Siyatra Msandu, and I am 23 years old from Zimbabwe. I am one of your hosts for this special event, co-hosting with Lakinde, my colleague. Lakinde, please introduce yourself.
So welcome everyone, and thank you so much, Yatra. My name is Lakhinder, and I'm from India, Delhi, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm also hosting this event with Yatra. Welcome and Facebook Live session. Over to you, Yatra. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lakinde, for that wonderful introduction. And as we are live on Facebook, I'm encouraging each and every one of you who has joined us on this live on Facebook platform to kindly share with your fellow, with your colleagues, with your peers, with your friends, relatives. Call everyone to be part of this special moment. Let us have fun. Let us enjoy together using the hashtags online, hashtag #MyPlanetMyRights, hashtag #Time4Action. Lakinde, what can we look forward to right now on the program?
Oh, thank you so much. Now we have we are going to have a speech by two our youth from different countries. So we have Uday from India, and he is going to speak in English. And we have Adriana from Bolivia. So they will speak in different languages. So first, I would like to tell Uday to start. And before starting, you can just introduce yourself. You can just tell your name and where you're from, and you can just tell your age. Same is for Adriana. So welcome both of you. Very much excited to listen to you. Thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone and good morning, good evening from my side, as I am in India. So good evening all of you. And my name is Uday Desai. I am an environmental engineering student. I am also an activist and a part of a green catalyst movement, we call so. And so this was my introduction. Let's hear it. Let's hear Adriana's introduction, and after that we'll start our keynote speech. Thank you.
Hola a todos y todes. Yo soy Adriana Salazar. Soy de Bolivia, Latinoamérica, y estoy muy feliz de estar hoy día con todos ustedes.
Okay, so thank you so much, TDH Youth Network, for giving us this global summit platform to share our reviews on and our perspectives from childhood, and what are the perspectives as we are young, and what are our dreams for environment in future. So let's without wasting time, let's get started. Environment to me as a child was just everything around me. I was one of those children who would immediately stop crying to adore a butterfly fluttering around, or pick some random flowers to collect in my room. I vividly remember how I tried making a book out of flowers and leaves, not fully dried, but fresh, just because I wanted some of the nature for myself. I still remember my pre-primary school days. Whenever teacher asked us to draw nature scene, we used to draw that we saw around us. For example, green trees, blue sky, and watercolor also was blue. This was the basic understanding of the mother planet and environment, and also the beautiful nature around us. I think we all grew up to understand that environment is not for everyone, and it is not for everyone, it is shared by everyone. It coexists, and we have to take care for it the way it did for us. As a child, I never knew that how much a simple subject like environment really needs to be understood. So what about your childhood, Adriana? Tell us.
Okay. Bueno, cuando yo era niña, mi niñez no ha sido muy distinta a la de millones de niños en Latinoamérica. He vivido rodeada de dos mundos que se confrontan entre sí: la vida acelerada de las grandes ciudades, de las grandes urbes, y por otro lado nuestra herencia cultural de nuestros antecesores, que se relacionan día a día con la madre tierra. Mis abuelos me han enseñado sobre la vida en la madre tierra, que las montañas son abuelos, el río es madre, que las piedras son personas, así como las frutas y las semillas. Me han enseñado a ver a la tierra como un sujeto y no como un objeto, una visión que lastimosamente no todos quieren aceptarla. Cuando era niña, solo acercarme a la madre tierra podía hacerlo en ciertas épocas del año o ciertas temporadas, donde los migrantes climáticos retornan a sus comunidades para compartir y cosechar en armonía, reciprocidad con la comunidad. Son pequeños lapsos de tiempo de reconexión. Estas épocas duran muy poco porque deben regresar a la vida acelerada de las urbes. Cuando fui creciendo, me di cuenta que el acompañarme de la madre tierra y buscar esa armonía con ella o visitarla solo ciertas épocas del año era un derecho denegado, que no todos los niños podían tenerlo, que no muchas veces los niños podían acceder a eso, ¿no? No muchos conocían eso. Me di cuenta que las migraciones climáticas provocaban diferencias sociales, provocaban desastres climáticos, provocaban falta de acceso a la educación, falta de acceso a la salud, falta de oportunidades, discriminación, y al final estos niños que migraban terminaban siendo parte de ese grupo donde las brechas de desigualdad son mucho más grandes. Ahí me di cuenta que es necesario que garanticemos el derecho de nuestros niños a la niñez a un ambiente sano. Es necesario que ellos puedan convivir con la madre tierra de manera sana y saludable. Es necesario que ellos tengan ese derecho, porque ellos aún pueden relacionarse con la madre tierra. Muchos de estos migrantes, al menos en países como Latinoamérica, no pasan ni de los 10 años de edad. Menores de 10 años ya son desplazados climáticos y ya no pueden adaptarse a la vida de las grandes urbes. Como les decía en un principio, mi niñez no ha sido diferente a la de millones y millones de niños del sur global. Y Uday, quiero que me cuentes ahora cómo tú estás viviendo la juventud.
Gracias, Adriana. After completing my higher education, I decided to study environmental engineering because I felt it was kind of modern and emerging field. When I came to college, I came to know that other branches like mechanical, automobiles, and other textiles also have an environmental studies as their optional subject. So by this we can say that everyone knows that there is need to study environment subject, but still it is considered as an option. If we talk about global scenarios, we only understand two damages, that global warming and climate change. But there are a lot of many other issues like air pollution, wastewater quality, wastewater management, and etc. The list is very long. It is all due to our selfish activities for so-called development. So as a youth, I can see that people are not so much aware about environment and environmental problems that we are facing right now. And something has to be done to prevent these kind of issues. Environment is not only about trees, animals, birds, mountains. It is the reason that we humans live our life. Every person on the planet should know the importance of every living being and everything that they are connected with. What are your thoughts about at this age, Adriana? Please say.
Gracias, Uday. Bueno, cuando hablamos de juventud, de crisis climática y de cambio climático, es inevitable que hablemos de una responsabilidad histórica y una memoria histórica del cambio climático y de la crisis climática, ya que entendemos que quienes más han contaminado van a ser quienes menos sufrirán las consecuencias de manera más latente, y los países y sectores vulnerables, como en este caso los niños, que no han contaminado y no son culpables de la catástrofe ambiental, van a ser quienes más van a pagar las consecuencias. Por eso, para hablar de este tema es necesario que hablemos de la justicia climática también, que va a buscar transversalizar el problema mucho más allá de un tema medioambiental, sino como un tema ético, político, social y económico de nuestra sociedad. Sabemos que a lo largo de la historia han habido sujetos sociales como las mujeres, los pueblos y las juventudes que han sido invisibilizadas en las grandes luchas, y no ha sido diferente en la lucha por el clima. Como diría Eduardo Galeano, un escritor latinoamericano, la historia la escriben los vencedores y el verdadero botín de guerra es ser dueños de la memoria, porque es a través de tener la memoria en sus manos es que han podido manipular la historia para hacernos creer que nosotros somos los culpables, cuando nuestra generación no es la culpable, y mucho menos nuestros pueblos, sino es por la tenencia de riqueza y la explotación irracional de los recursos de ciertas élites, ni siquiera de ciertos estados, ciertas corporaciones y ciertas personas que desean tener más que otros. Las y los jóvenes alrededor del mundo se han organizado para defender a la madre tierra. Es esa necesidad de rearmonizarnos con nuestra madre y nuestra dadora de vida es quien ha motivado esta resistencia. Hemos visto a lo largo de estos años mitines internacionales en todos los puntos del país, donde jóvenes, millones de jóvenes se han reunido para enfrentar a los estados, para enfrentar a las corporaciones y para reclamar su derecho digno a un futuro. Por eso es importante que las juventudes seamos los protagonistas de esta lucha. Tomemos las calles, tomemos los gobiernos, tomemos los espacios de toma de decisión reales y podamos hacernos escuchar. Muchas veces se ha relegado a la juventud en un rol meramente romántico, de decir que somos la fuerza de las revoluciones, sí, pero también podemos ser los protagonistas y podemos ser también parte de los que toman decisión, podemos ser parte de los gobiernos, podemos ser parte de las organizaciones que están decidiendo el futuro. Por eso es que es tan interesante que la campaña internacional Mi Planeta, Mis Derechos haya interpelado a estos tomadores de decisión, porque hemos creído que los jóvenes, que los niños, que los adolescentes pueden ser quienes también tomen decisiones. Aliento a todos los jóvenes y a los niños, a las niñas que nos están escuchando a formarse, informarse, organizarse y articularse para que realmente sean protagonistas de este momento histórico en defensa de la Madre Tierra. Y bueno, Dai, para último, ¿cuáles son nuestros sueños?
Thank you, Adrian. So my dream is that, as I mentioned earlier, every living being should live healthy lives and also know the importance of environment. We always say that everyone should know the importance of environment, but how? So for that, importance of environment should be taught from the pre-primary, primary schools, not as an option, but as a first priority of living. It should be given the same importance as we give it to maths and science and other languages. If that is done, every children will be aware about importance of environment and they will try to live environmental friendly life. I know we have damaged environment a lot, means a lot, but it's not too late yet. So My Planet, My Right is the campaign to engage youth in different awareness programs for ecological and environmental issues. As youth we just take an example that youth network is working in 16 different states only in India and engaging the youth of India for these awareness programs. I want that every young person living in every corner of the world should engage in this type of awareness programs and live eco-friendly life, so that our next generation, by this I mean that my children, your children, and every just our next generation should live eco-friendly life, and at least they can still draw the mountains with natural scenery, not with the plastic trash mountains, trees and oceans with plastic without plastic, oceans without plastic, and paint the world with green and blue colors. This is my dream for every children in living in the world. And what is your dream, Adriana, for the environment?
Bueno, yo sueño con un mundo donde nuestra niñez y las futuras generaciones no tengan que resistir políticas de etnocidio y genocidio, desastres socioambientales de un sistema que está amenazando nuestros modos de vida como consecuencia de una política neoliberal de dominación de la naturaleza, en la búsqueda de ganancia fácil y de la concentración del capital en pocas manos, más la irracional explotación de los recursos naturales de nuestra madre tierra. Yo estoy soñando con un mundo donde no hayan más lideresas y líderes asesinados, como está sucediendo en Colombia, donde no hayan niños obligados, donde no hayan desplazamientos forzados, como sucede acá, donde no hayan empresas mineras que quieran contaminar a nuestra madre tierra y que asedien a nuestros campesinos, como sucede en Perú, en Bolivia, donde no se mate ni se reprima por protestar, como está pasando en Chile, donde no haya más mujeres asesinadas por defender su territorio, como ha sucedido con Berta Cáceres en Honduras. Sueño con un mundo que recupere el principio de reciprocidad con la madre tierra. La reciprocidad es el principio de equilibrio que manejan nuestros pueblos para vivir bien, y el vivir bien es el principio que rige la vida, porque nos enseña a vivir en igualdad y justicia, donde no hayan explotados ni explotadores, donde no hayan excluidos ni quienes quieran excluir, donde no haya marginados ni marginadores. El vivir bien es vivir en comunidad, en colectividad, en reciprocidad, pero especialmente en complementariedad con la Pachamama. Hoy el sueño mío Sé que no es el sueño solamente mío, ni que ha nacido conmigo. Sé que es el sueño de quienes alguna vez, como los líderes y lideresas sociales, se les ha pagado la vida. Sé que es el mismo sueño que tienen los trabajadores explotados, los niños desalojados de sus hogares o las mujeres campesinas violentadas. Sé que es el mismo sueño que surge en todos nosotros. Por eso hoy me permito no solo soñar, sino reconstruir ese mundo, porque sé que es un deber con mis ancestros y sé que quienes estamos aquí ahora, en este momento, entregando esta petición, estamos haciendo ese mundo posible. Y estamos aquí haciéndolo en comunidad, porque entendemos que la única forma de construir ese mundo que soñamos es entre todos y todas. Hoy estamos haciendo lo que en palabras del movimiento revolucionario campesino de los zapatistas sería un mundo donde quepan muchos mundos. Gracias.
Wow, thank you so much, both of you, for your strong words and experience which you have shared with us. And it was really a really nice and nice experience which you have shared with us. Now, and yeah, of course, before leaving that, we would like to thank you and appreciate your perspective and experience which you have shared with us. Now, the time which we are waiting for it for petition delivery, so the time has come. But before that, before we will finally deliver the petition, I would like to welcome Annie and George to come, and they will just read out the petition for all of us. So Annie and George, welcome both of you. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Arnie G. Lambay from Philippines. I'm 15 years old. George. George.
You're muted.
Hello everyone. My name is George Kande from Kabwe, Zambia.
With our petition, as a part of the worldwide campaign, My Planet, My Rights, we appeal urgently to
the governments of all countries to recognize the right to a healthy environment at the Human Rights Council and implement it in your national policies.
The UN Secretary General urged member states of the UN to recognize the human rights to a healthy environment in the UN General Assembly.
The UN Committee on the Rights of a Child and its state parties to the Convention on the Rights of a Child develop an optional protocol to the UN Convention on the Rights of a Child that enshrines the rights of a child to a healthy environment and applies the Convention of the Rights of the Child to the environmental context. My planet,
my rights.
My planet, my rights, indeed. Thank you very much to you, Arnie and George. So just like the unique thing that they have done, honoring my planet, my rights, I'm kindly asking each and every one of you to switch on your mics. And if you're joining us live from Facebook, just simply type it. So when I say my planet, you say my rights. Are we ready? If you're ready, yes. Show by thumbs up. Great. My planet.
My
right. My right.
With more energy this time. One more last time. My planet.
My
right.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So now the moment we all have been waiting for is finally here, the petition delivery. And as we already introduced, we will deliver the petition to David Boyd, who is the UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights and the Environment. But sadly, we can't all be in the same room to hand over the petition to him. So we will symbolically send the petition over to David Boyd with the paper planes. Are we ready with the paper planes?
Yes.
If we're all ready with the paper planes, just wave it. And if you're excited about this opportunity, just share with us an exciting emoji or your favorite emoji. Just click. If you're on Zoom, make use of your favorite emojis. If you're on Facebook, make use of those emojis if you're excited to hand over this petition to David Boyd. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So here's what we're going to do. We will count down to 3. And after 3, we then hand over our paper planes as a symbol of handing over a petition to David Boyd. And soon after that, David Boyd will take the podium. Are we ready? Please note, if you're not comfortable sharing your face, just ensure that the paper plane is the one that's only visible, and we will continue. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yay, thank you very much, and Mr. David Boyd, we hand over this moment to you.
Wow, super, fantastic. Thank you very much, Siatra. I'm delighted to be joining you today from the west coast of Canada, where I live on the unceded traditional territory of the Coast Salish peoples. And as Siatra mentioned, I'm the UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights and the Environment. First of all, I want to say that I loved listening to Uday Desai and Adriana Salazar telling us the stories of how they fell in love with our beautiful natural world when they were children and describing their inspiring visions for the future. And second, and most importantly, I want to say thank you to all of you for sharing this petition with me. It's really amazing that you've gathered so many signatures from all across the world. And since I'm accepting this petition on behalf of the United Nations, allow me to say thank you. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. Shukran. Muito obrigado. Shinshini. Spasibo. Y dankeschön. You know, your timing is perfect. After 3 decades of work, the UN is finally very close to recognizing that everyone, every child, every adult has the fundamental human right to live in a safe, clean, healthy, and sustainable environment. This petition will help push governments around the world to support and implement the right to a healthy environment. And my friends, it is really only a matter of a few weeks before the UN will take this historic step. In my role as the Special Rapporteur, I have the opportunity to meet young people from every region in the world. And you are so consistently incredible. So many of you care so deeply about the environment and social justice. So many of you are already working to breathe life into the words, right to a healthy environment, and put those words into action. I've met young people from Russia who risked arrest so that they could participate in the Fridays for the Future movement. I've met people from the South Pacific Islands who are fighting climate change in order to protect their countries and their futures. I've met children and youth from Latin America who are working to defend their cultures and their territories of life upon which those cultures depend. I meet children and youth who are installing solar panels on the roofs of their schools, who are part of national children's parliaments, young people running for political office, young people planting trees, young people running small businesses based on sustainability and equity, young people inventing apps to reduce food waste. I mean, what you're all doing is incredible. And I want to imagine with you a world where the right to a healthy environment was taken seriously. It would be a world where fossil fuels were ancient history, where deforestation had been reversed and where forests were growing back. It would be a world where every single child breathed clean air, drank safe water, and ate healthy, nutritious, delicious, and sustainably produced food. No child would ever be exposed to toxic substances. It would be a world where biodiversity and ecosystems flourished on land and in water, and where every child had the opportunity to play outdoors in beautiful natural settings. And of course, it would be a world powered by clean, green, renewable energy that would be accessible to everyone. You know, it's a crazy world where children and youth have to sue governments to try and protect their rights from being violated by the climate emergency. And yet that's exactly what's happening. You know, there's successful cases led by young people in Germany where the court ordered the German government to adopt more ambitious targets and to act faster to address the climate crisis. A successful case brought by 25 children and youth in Colombia, where the Supreme Court ordered the government to stop deforestation in the Amazon. A successful case brought by children in Australia, where a judge warned the government about the terrible impacts of further coal expansion on the rights of children. Successful cases in India, Pakistan, and so many other countries, cases ongoing all over the world, at the European Court of Human Rights, at the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child. And my friends, this I know to be true. Children and youth will keep marching and keep protesting and keep suing until adults take the actions required to respect, protect, and fulfill the rights of children. Children and youth will keep inventing and innovating and advocating, because your future depends on rapid, systemic, and transformative change. And I promise you this, I will keep using my voice to support you and to amplify your voices. I will call on all adults and the United Nations to respect, protect, and fulfill the rights of the child, including your right to a healthy environment. I will call upon the United Nations to listen to young people, to give your voices space, and to act on your demands. Because I believe that listening to children, listening to youth, and acting on what you believe is necessary is our best chance to achieve a just and sustainable future in harmony with nature. Thank you all so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who's up next?
I think it is my time to speak, David. And my name is Jonas. I greet you from Berlin, Germany, where I'm still waiting for your paper plane to arrive, David, because it takes a lot of time to fly from Vancouver to Berlin. But I'm sure it's here in a minute or so. David, I thank you very much. It's it's flying again. And actually here it comes. So this was a pretty quick flight from Vancouver to Germany, Berlin, maybe a supersonic flight, even if that's not very environmentally friendly. David, I thank you so much for your inspiring message sent to all the children and youth present at our meeting today here. And I think it's over 120 children and youth with us today that have had the chance to listen to you. You are a shining example for all of us who believe in the value and the values of the United Nations. What I liked most about your speech is that it combined two key messages. First, we are in the middle of an unprecedented environmental crisis. Urgent action is necessary to reverse and arrest this situation, thereby protecting both human and environmental health. Second, there is reason for hope, and solutions are available if we act only together and dare to think and do things differently. Millions of children and youth across the world are calling for more ambitious action to tackle the root causes and impacts of the global environmental crisis. Today, we have heard a lot of examples showing that children do not just talk, they want and they take action to protect their national environment. Mr. Boyd, they are your best allies and a strong support base for the campaign to achieve recognition of the right to a healthy environment by the UN. You now have a fan club of more than 150,000 signatories. And we know that you take the calls of children and youth seriously. You have spoken to them many times over the past few years, including at our children's environmental rights consultations in different regions of the world. Mr. Boyd, these are exciting times. The UN could decide within a month to push forward and endorse the human right to a healthy environment. We hope the petition that you have just received will encourage you and give you additional strength to continue your important work and convince the world's governments that the time is now to step up and declare what is obvious to us, that every human being has a right to live in a healthy environment. We will play our own role by sending the petition to the embassies of all the governments at the UN. thereby making sure they understand that the right to a healthy environment is of particular importance to children and matters to them. Mr. Boyd, rest assured we stand united with you and all of those who are trying to achieve this goal. We are looking forward to collaborating with you in the future too. The delivery of the petition is an important milestone, but our work will continue. Terre des Hommes has just been invited by the United Nations to update the Convention on the Rights of the Child, the global treaty that spells out children's rights, and make sure governments use it to protect children against environmental harm and climate change. We ask all our partners in children and youth to join us for this new challenge. Stay tuned. Finally, I want to thank all of those who have signed the My Planet, My Rights petition, who have been part of this campaign and made it possible, who have participated in our activities, the tweet storm, the digital art gallery, the action days, and so much more. This is your campaign. This is your success. Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Jonas. And thank you so much, Mr. Boyd, for your lovely and fantastic words and strong words for us. We would, on behalf of every participant and every youth from all over the world, we would like to thank you so much for today's strong words. And we are also thankful for you being a part of this very special moment of today. And great to see that our work, our youth work is so much appreciated. So this a round of applause for all of you youth, which you have done so many signatures and so many petitions. So this was for you guys. This is, I want to say, this is Time for Action and My Planet, My Right. Thank you so much. Now, we have another surprise for you. We have another art video for you. But for that, we would like to, say some few words to close this special moment. We found a sand artist who drew this whole campaign in a sand. I hope you will enjoy the video. Enjoy it. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you very much to the SEND artists. This was amazing art.
Yes.
Very
seriously.
interesting, actually.
It was a fantastic art. Yes, Yatra, seriously, it was a really incredible and adorable video which you have seen just now. And we just appreciate these arts and the artists by clapping. It was a really nice video. Thank you for this lovely video, all of you. And now we are at the end of the session. Sadly, I have to say this, but we have to close this session. Fantastic session. So before leaving this session, I have 4 words for all of you to say. I have a lyrics to sing. My voice is not good. Please ignore that. But yes, so before leaving this session, I would like to say only 4 words. And the words are like that. Why is the rainfall falling? Why is the temperature soaring? Why is the rain falling? Why is the temperature soaring? Hey buddy, you should think twice. My planet, my right. My planet, my right. Thank you so much, everyone, for today's active participation and the lovely session and incredible session we have today. Thank you so much from Lakhinder, and over to you, Syatra, and bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you so much, Lakhinder. Wow, I think if your voice was doing pretty well, you would have sang really good, but we get it. My planet, my rights, time for action. Thank you very much for that. And to everyone, thank you very much, everyone who has joined us on Zoom. We thank you very much for being part of this great and amazing event as we celebrate our achievements, as we celebrate our advocacy, our activism as young people for My Planet, My Rights campaign. And everyone who has joined us on Facebook, we would really love to thank you, but we will also continue with this campaign. This is not the end, but it is just but the beginning of great things that we will contribute to as young people. And for those of you that joined us on Facebook Live, it would be good if we just as presented on the screen what our day was like. We started off with an overview of the My Planet, My Rights campaign, and we had the Rockers Band that gave us an amazing time. It was a very short time of the concert, but it was an amazing one indeed. And then the Philippines demonstrated their activism through dance art. And then we had the petition handover, the dialogues that went on. And then lastly, we enjoyed the creative art, the sand art that also took us back down the memory lane for the My Planet, My Rights campaign. And in summary, we saw great art from Latin America, from Asia and Africa. And we had the chance to be part of this delivery with many young participants from around the world. And to you and us, the team, we would like to thank you and to also say goodbye. Thank you, Dankeschön, Maita Basa, gracias. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe, mask up, sanitize your hands, and always stay healthy and keep your environment. It is time for action. My planet, my rights. Goodbye.